All right, we're going to continue to solve, graph, and do set builder notation for inequalities. First question we ask is the variable on the left? It is. Is it by itself? It's not, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to zero pair the 4. So we have negative 2b is greater than negative 10. Divide by negative 2, divide by negative 2. This produces our minus men, so we see the 3 minus men, which means that we are going to flip our sign. So it's going to be b is less than positive 5. Set builder notation. And now we're going to go ahead and graph. So we have our 0, our negative 1, our 5. It's an open circle, and b is less than 5, so it's going to the left. Is the variable on the left? It is. Is it first? It is. Is it by itself? It's not. So we're going to go ahead and zero pair. So we're going to have 3x is less than or equal to 6. Divide by 3, divide by 3. X is less than or equal to 2. Go ahead and put that into set builder notation. And now we're going to go ahead and graph. 0, negative 1, 2. It's a closed-in circle because it's less than or equal to, and it's going to go to the left. Is the variable on the left? Yes. Is it first? Yes. Is it by itself? No. We're going to add a line and change the sign. Now we're going to zero pair out the 1. X divided by 2 is greater than or equal to 2. This is division, so we're going to multiply both sides by 2. So x is going to be greater than or equal to 4. Put that into set builder notation. Oops, let's fix that set builder notation a little bit. And now we're going to go ahead and graph. So we have 0, negative 1, 4, closed-in circle, x is greater than 4. Is the variable on the left? It is. Is it first? It is. Is it by itself? It's not. So we're going to zero pair. We need to add a line, change the sign. Zero pair the 3. This is going to be 3 fourths x is greater than or equal to negative 12. To make this fraction go bye-bye, we flip it over and multiply. So that's going to cancel out, leaving us with x is greater than or equal to. This goes in once. This is negative 4, so it's going to be negative 16. Set builder notation. And we're going to go ahead and graph. 0, 1, negative 16. It's going to be in a closed-in circle, and the x is going this way. Now we're going to do compound inequalities on the same number line. So first we're going to solve. So we're going to zero pair the 3. So we're going to have m is greater than or equal to 2 and zero pair the 3. M is less than 4. So we're looking for a number that fits both of these because of the and. So we're going to go on to our number line. So we're going to go ahead and graph both of them, and because it's an and, our answer on the graph is going to be where they intersect. So we're going to go ahead and put the 0 on there, and we're going to put the 2. It is greater than or equal to, so that would be going this direction. And then we're going to put the 4, which is going to be open, but that m is going to be less than, so it would be going this direction. So we're looking at this area right in here for our answer. So our graphed answer is going to be negative 1, 0, 2 colored in, 4 opened, and then in between. So when we do our set builder notation, we want to do 4 and 2. M is in between. M is less than 4, but it's greater than or equal to 2. Set builder notation. All right, now this problem has actually put the two inequalities together and done the compound inequality all into one equation. So what we're going to do is we want to get x now by itself in the center. So we're going to go ahead and add a line, change the sign, and we're going to zero pair out the 4. So this is going to be plus 4, plus 4, plus 4. Now notice that we added the 4 twice because we have two inequalities. We have one inequality which says negative 6 is less than x minus 4. And then we have the second inequality which is x minus 4 is less than 2. And what we're doing right now is solving both of them at the same time. So now we have x is less than 6 and x is greater than negative 2. So we're going to go ahead and graph. Now when we have this already solved as a compound inequality, it really makes it easier to graph because you have your two endpoints. Your smallest number is always going to be on the left and your largest number is always going to be on the right. These are both open circled, and then x is in between, so all of the numbers in between make both of those inequalities work. We'll put it into set builder notation, draw our line, x, set builder notation, and we're done. Okay, now we have to figure out how to write the inequality for this one. So what we have to do is see what we know. According to this one, x is going to be less than or equal to 0. And according to the 3, x is going to be greater than but not equal to 3. So when we write our set builder notation, we're going to put x. So because there's no intersection, this is an or, and we put our set builder notation in, and we're done. So there's the graph, and there's the set builder notation. Now in this one is going to be an and, so we're looking for an intersection. So that means we have to figure out what we know about x, because x is in between. The endpoints are 3 and negative 3. We know that x is going to be greater than negative 3, but it's going to be less than 3. Set builder notation, and we're done. So this one is an or, so we know it's an or. We have x is going to be greater than or equal to 1, and then the other one, x, is going to be less than or equal to negative 2. There's no intersection, so we know it's an or, and there's our set builder notation.